Hello, everyone, and welcome to Higher Mind Oracle with me, Catherine Nicole. Today, we are going to talk about the power of 999. Maybe you've been seeing these numbers, or you will. We are in the year of the 9. And with my angel cards, it says rebirth and then take action. And what I was guided to express to you when I meditated about this, like what do you want me to tell my beautiful tribe, everyone that ever listens to this video about the energy of 9, is that the first 2/3 of 2025 is about the rebirth, the renewal, the transformation. The decisions that you'll be making will dictate your future, right? A lot of growth, and it's all about endings for new beginnings in this rebirth. And then fall, winter time, we'll say, at least on this part of, on this side of the world, you'll be taking action on some things that I feel that you've been wanting to and wondering if you were ever going to get the chance. And so you have a lot of creative energy, courage, determination, opportunity, universal support, and momentum. So whatever you've been wanting to take action on, whatever you've been desiring to bring into your existence, it's like, this is the year. And I'm just going to read a little bit that I found online because it's really interesting with the numerology. It's 9 is, the last single digit. It represents growth and evolution, themes associated with the end of a cycle and beginning of a new, right? 9 represents a spiritual and selfless attitude, giving us the power to turn past experiences into life lessons and wisdom. The divine knowledge we are adding to our lives allows us to make meaningful and informative decisions. And we got the decision on there, right? And I love this because I'm a September 17th baby, okay? The number 9 is associated with September, the 9th month of the year, in the sign of Virgo. In tarot, the major arcana that aligns with is the Hermit, right? So it's about introspection, reflection, enlightenment, inner guidance. And it's all leading you towards personal fulfillment. And what does the universal 9 year in numerology signify? So 2025, we are in the 9 year. The numerology of 9 brings in a feeling of love, not just from others, but also from ourselves, especially from ourselves. This is a year to develop self-esteem and spiritual awakening. The goal is to become a version of yourself who is less bothered by nuances and more moved by beauty and love. Less fearful, more brave. Less stingy, and more generous. The desire to spend time on humanitarian projects is high, urging us to give back to charitable ventures. It's a time to heal. It's an opportunity to overcome issues and mend your heart, and just become stronger and more self-aware. The challenge is that change can be hard sometimes, and maybe there will be little growing pains in certain areas, or maybe you've already experienced that and you're already on your way to the flow, right? We're all on different points of the journey, but this is a year of completion. Maintaining boundaries is going to be extremely important for you this year, and learning how to say no so that you don't experience burnout. And then there is something interesting that I wanted to just say a little bit about. So we've got this Pluto, the sun conjuncts Pluto in Aquarius. The last time it happened was 250 years ago. It's really a big deal. It's like I wrote down, it's a magnetic time right now. So you're attracting everything you desire. Nobody that's living in the physical bodies that we're living in right now has ever experienced this energy, and it's a big deal. And so I just wanted to read a little bit from Hola, HOLA.com. And before it was, let me tell you what it was before to give credit. Today.com is where I was reading before. And now it's hola.com that I found interesting. Okay. What sets Aquarius season 2025 apart is the presence of Pluto in Aquarius, which is rare, right? The next 19 years. And it's a very transformative alignment. Pluto, the planet of rebirth and deep transformation, entered Aquarius in March of 2023 and will remain there until 2044. This long-term transit signals societal shifts towards innovation, equality, and reimagining old systems to support humanity better. So during Aquarius season, the sun forms a conjunction with Pluto. So like the week of January 20th. So it forms a conjunction with Pluto, intensifying these themes. The conjunction intensifies things to do with equality, equity, and humanity. It means that activism will be on the rise, with possible coups, revolutions, and new laws being made in order to support the weaker members of society. During this time, expect heightened awareness and collective action around social justice, technology, and sustainability. Innovations prioritizing humanitarian concerns may gain traction, and communities may feel an increased desire to work together towards common goals. Embrace innovation, focus on community and collective efforts, and celebrate your individuality, right? Your unique gifts and talents are needed in the world. I hope you enjoyed that. I feel it's extremely interesting, and it's important for us to understand and absorb the energies of the year that we're in so that we can use them to our advantage. And we're moving into the year of the snake. It's almost the Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year, right at the end of January. So we're moving from the year of the dragon, which would be that clearing away with the fire energy for this rebirth, right? And then we get the year of the snake where you're shedding old skin, healing, right? Seeing things clearly. So that's what's happening. It's very exciting. So I have the Spirit Animal Oracle. And I was guided to just pull the snake because we're moving in to the year of the snake, which in this deck is 55, which then leads to a 10, which is new beginnings. But first, we go through a time period of change, right? Shedding the old skin, rising up, time to heal. So anything and everything that would like to be healed, this is the perfect time for it. And the snake spirit is with you. You start seeing snakes, dreaming about snakes. They're with you to help you heal. And that's okay. And vulnerability is necessary. So with this energy, there's vulnerability because as you shed the old skin, you peel off layers of the illusion, of the pain, of the fear, right? And you heal, you feel vulnerable, right? You're exposing different parts of yourself. And perhaps you've been keeping yourself hidden, and it's time to be vulnerable because that is part of the healing process. And when you're going to open up to new partnerships and new alliances, new friendships, strengthening the bonds of the good relationships you have now, it's important to be vulnerable. As a collective, to be vulnerable together is very powerful. And it's something about, because I intuitively picked a card to mark the page with the snake, and this is what came up. So for someone, childhood wounds being retrieved to be transformed. Your inner child is looking to heal so you can move on by understanding the situation in new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work or therapy can be very helpful in assessing tools to empower your inner child. So if you're guided to reach out to a counselor or therapist of any kind, that's a really good idea. I'm available for distant healing work unless you're in my area. I can do it in person here, but distantly, time, space, energy knows none of that. So wherever you're guided, if you have a healer that you work with, make that appointment. So there's something about this being healed right now. It's time to heal this so that you can move on. and take the wisdom with you and perhaps help someone else along the way. So with the wild and unknown tarot, we're just going to get a little details on perhaps what's needing to be healed. I prayed and shuffled. I'm just going to cut the deck. I'm going to pick 3 cards, Spirit says. So we've got this choices, decisions, it speaks of that needing to be made, finding the balance. This is the rebirth energy with the butterfly, balancing your chakras, working with infinite intelligence, your higher self, balancing your spirituality and practicality of everyday life. Like things are coming into balance, but this can also be, not making a decision. So I feel like it's just time to make a decision to find the balance within, to feel good in your physical body, in your physical world. It's important to look at the wounds that we carry, grab the wisdom and all the richness of the lessons, but allow the emotional ties and the things that are holding us back, allow that to be transformed. And I feel like that's what that card is saying. But you've got a path that's opening up. It feels very balanced. Oh yeah, look at that. And filled with opportunities to share your love, sip the love, gulp the love. It's all about the love, new beginnings, romance of a lifetime. And this is about loving yourself and really caring for yourself. Because when we do that, we have the energy to care for others. When we do that, we open up to all sorts of wonderful experiences. And your inner child is asking you to take that cup and find the joy in life again, find the magic again, collect it, share it. Wow, that's beautiful. So brand new beginnings. And if we're talking about, they're saying within a month, things are really going to change. So this first month of January with these big alignments astrologically. Now, I'm not as well versed as others, but there's other people out there that have good information, that you could check out, whoever you're guided to. But it's very interesting to learn about the astrology as well as, the galactic energy. And I'm, studying runes, my Norse ancestors. Perhaps there's something you're interested in, is why I'm sharing this, because it's also a time for spiritual growth and activating gifts. And then look at this. We have this balance, this stability. Things are really opening up. Okay, you see from the 2 of Pentacles, when you find your own balance and you spread your own wings and you do the work on yourself and you set yourself free, right? And you balance it out and you spread your wings and you go down this path, you fill your cup, you're enjoying the magic, you're sharing the love. It's like everything starts to expand. That's what I'm feeling. It's a year where your finances will expand. It's a year where your health is going to get better and you're going to see very clearly and feel better. You're going to be able to share more with others, which I feel that you always desire to do. And maybe others didn't share with you and you'd like to be the one that shares. That's beautiful. So there's some kind of loan coming from the bank, business deal. Your finances are definitely opening up. And then that creates, and then when you look at your emotional body, the childhood wounds, anything that you're carrying with you that's weighing you down, and you allow yourself to be vulnerable and open up to somebody that you trust, to talk about it, to heal from it, everything else in your life, you're going to feel better physically too. So there's a lot of stability coming in with this, with retrieving these things, the wisdom from them. And then I saw this morning, I was doing some cleaning and organizing and stuff and clearing the way so that I felt clearer for this beautiful channeling. And I saw a bunny outside and I was communicating with the cute little bunny. And I was like, okay, well, that has to be part of it. I really felt it. The rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time. And what's coming through, if you or anyone you know was born in 1975, the year of the rabbit, this is a big year. This is the year where we're, 49 going into half a century. So that's a special message, that something big about that this year. There's something big about that for sure. And now is a lucky time for you, whoever's listening. Maybe you have a parent that was born in 75 or something like that. You know somebody. I don't know. There's something about that and the rabbit spirit and getting busy and mama with her babies. Perhaps now is a lucky time for that if you want to get pregnant or something along those lines. I'm just going to move these. This may be a good time for that. So the next energy is this rabbit spirit that's with the energy of this rebirth and taking action, getting busy. Yeah, you might be getting busy. And then we have spirit guidance co-creation. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and to help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. So that's a great way to deepen your connection. Meditate, ask for the signs, and you shall receive. Spirit is co-creating with you for this very lucky time here. Wow. Okay, I like that. All right, let's shuffle this, cut the deck, and see what's coming in the lucky time. For you. Look at that. Some kind of call, communication, message, the key. You're getting a key to something, a key to your new car, key to your new home, key to the new job, key to unlocking your gifts. Some kind of idea coming to you like lightning. Pay attention to that. It may come very quickly. A higher level of commitment, committing to something, someone committing to you, making the commitment, growing spiritually, right? It's a lucky time for this to co-create with someone who is of higher mind. Wow. Okay. So talk about co-creating with spirit guidance, and the Hierophant energy comes out, and the crow spirit. This could be raven. I feel crow with that, but blackbird energy and communication, a message coming in. It's the key that you've been waiting for. Wow. And look at this, temperance. So temperance can be kind of about standing still, maybe not doing anything. And in the moments when you think that nothing is happening, that's when everything is changing. Do you see this, like this sack, like the butterfly coming out of the chrysalis is like the tears of all the heartache, all the pain. Perhaps you're very empathetic and you feel everybody's pain. This is the collective, we're collecting all the tears, all the wisdom, all the medicine, and blending it in, alchemizing it in this year of the 9, the hermit, the healing, right? In this temperance, you have angel with you, protecting you, protecting your growth, protecting this vulnerable time where we all unite in vulnerability and we rise up together. That's what I'm really feeling as from a collective. And it's like highly charged spiritually. I mean, wow. And also, this is my twin flame soulmate recognition card. So something being activated in that regard, someone coming in finally, things changing, coming into balance, healing. And not for everybody, and it's not for toxic people, right? I feel like I don't have to say that, but sometimes I like to, in case there's someone new, on the channel. But this can be reconciliation with someone that's ready to make a higher level of commitment to you. And then we have this beautiful, peaceful 6 energy, reciprocity, things coming into balance, equal give and take, an inheritance, money coming in, someone that's going to come in and help you financially. You're going to help others because you're going to have more to give because it's a lucky time. So it's a lucky time for finances this year. Stability, using the stability, right, that you retrieve, that you get. Maybe you're getting a gift from somebody, a family member, something like that. And you're going to have more to give. And if this is a connection, a new one even that's coming in, because you can be reconciling from other lifetimes as well. And to me, when I feel into a true twin flame soulmate, like that divine partner connection, it's another part of you. So it's like the key to the other parts of you, because you've been co-creating with this person the whole time anyways. And it's like, I don't know, something about that is coming together and manifesting. And if this is a business partnership, or you're opening your own business, or reaching out to someone for some kind of higher mind wisdom healing help, it's a good idea for that. It's going to be so helpful. It's going to bring everything into balance. So the scales are coming into balance is what I'm hearing. I like that. Okay, so. And then we have one more energy that wanted to come through, because I've been seeing a lot of cows, and on my walk I communed with one, and she came to me for healing. And look at all this abundance, and that's the energy of the 6, like that balance and beauty. The miracles are endless. Yeah. Miracles are endless. There's a lot of different miracles, small miracles, big miracles, that we can take action on for ourselves and people in our community, and then, for humanity as a whole. And look what card came out to go with it. Abundance and security is coming your way. So this is definitely manifesting this year. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Know that you are supported and the money will flow. So, and I felt it with the pentacle energy, the growth and the expansion and this balance. I mean, they say money doesn't grow on trees, but maybe it does. And all these flowers, surrounding yourself in flowers, getting out in nature, beautiful, vibrant colors is going to be helpful. And there's a lot of abundance coming in and security coming in. The miracles are endless, and Spirit wants you to know that. So one more time, we're going to give this a shuffle and just get a little more details on the miracles, the abundance. Something that might happen really fast, an idea, a communication, an opportunity, an offer, and it's coming from the divine. It's coming from a higher power, the Son of Swords, a son of somebody. This is the Knight of Swords. So someone coming in and making an offer to you, saying something to you. I don't know. There's this a lot of clarity on perhaps where to invest your money. Investing in property, I'm hearing. I don't know. There's something about that. You could be inheriting property. Somebody's inheriting property. Might be a surprise, right? To you. Yeah. And look at this, like moving, literally moving. So you could be moving this year. And the Chariot is, forward moving into freedom. You don't really look back. You move forward, and look at the Pentacle energy, right? Capricorn energy. You have the strength and stamina, and things are really looking up. And that's what I'm kind of feeling like as the year goes on. And remember, years go by fast, and a lot of miracles are going to happen all year. And it takes sometimes the steps to get to like the next big manifestation, right? And I feel like that's what's happening. Not saying you won't manifest something really big, but let's say, you get this inheritance, you win the lottery, big money, something about money is coming in, right? But you're going to be smart about it. You're going to give to the people that God, the universe, source, your higher self, it guides you to do. But you're going to be smart about it too. And so you're going to maybe invest in some things and look around for property. And then all of a sudden, the right office for your business space, the right property becomes available. It's like this divine alignment, and all the money comes together. Perhaps maybe you have to wait a little bit to get all the money together, but it's not long, and you still get to enjoy it. So don't worry about that. If you're thinking, oh, I have to wait that. No, I don't think you're waiting. I think you're being smart. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you're finally being smart about it. You're not really telling very many people about it. Only the people that you can trust. And then there's something happening, and then all of a sudden things speed up, and it's time to take action. And that's this energy coming in. Because once you make that decision, it's like, bam, it happens fast. You move really fast. It'll seem fast, but you knew it was coming, right? But it's like you're going to make that move. You're going to make that decision. You're going to buy that house. You're going to take that job and literally move somewhere else. You're going to, move in with somebody else. I mean, I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Come on. And then the birds outside, I don't know if you heard that, but they got a little louder. Pay attention to things like that. You're going to hear noises. You're going to hear animals. Things are going to be activated when you do. And all those birds, and then the empress and the bunny and the cow and all this abundance. Take time to heal. Take time to look at the things that it's time. Reach out. I'm here for you. But because this is a year of growth and stability and beautiful, gorgeous, amazing things happening. Allow yourself to receive. I mean, wow. Wow. The security that you've been asking for, feeling safe, the home that you've been asking for, the vehicle that you've been asking for, the partner that you've been asking for. I mean, it's like just a really magical year. And I do feel that way. I do feel that way. And at the bottom, yeah, look at the bottom three energies. So we've got the Six of Wands, Five of Cups, and the Lovers. So it's like you're finally going to, or I mean, I suppose it could be swords, I mean. So you're moving. Yeah, literally you might be moving. This is like the pot of gold at the end. The rainbow finally comes out after all the storms. And it's like leaving the battle. You learned from it. You did it. You've won some, you've lost some, and you're moving on. And it's like finally you're finding that peace with the six and moving on, traveling, something about that. So that's opening up. And, there's been some things that have been disappointing, right? But with this Chariot energy, I feel like you're picking your head up and you're like, okay, but I'm going to focus on what's good. Okay, so that's what's really important, is just picking yourself up. And sometimes, even though we know it's right and we know it's the best thing to do for our highest peace and joy, it's hard to leave people behind. It's hard to leave things behind sometimes, the emotional ties. But it's time. It's gonna really open things up. And for the Lovers, see, to finally take flight, to make that decision to be together, to finally take flight, to find peace in your current circumstances. But this is, kind of a head over heart. You bring the love into it, but you're logical about it. Archangel Raphael with you, healing the heart, and there's peace and balance coming. And there's a lot of this beautiful six energy, which is actually about peace and balance, things finally coming into balance. We got the Temperance card, which is my twin flame soulmate recognition. So taking flight with that type of relationship. That's what's coming. And it might come in really fast. You might get married really fast. You might move in really fast. Hey, do what feels right to you. Be discerning about it. I mean, but when you know, you know. And when we evolve, we know a lot faster who the next person is, the next contract, what the next contract is all about in our job, in our relationships, in our friendships. When you know, you know. So trust that. That's something really important to trust. And we're just going to get some, 9 is also, highly charged spiritual number. It's about completion and growth, and like the Hermit energy, right? That introspection, that wisdom, that higher mind knowledge, gifts, your spirituality. So we're going to pick a card. I'm just going to close my eyes, but these are the mediumship cards. So I'm going to kind of shuffle them, and then I'm going to cut it, and whatever one is on top is going to be what Spirit would like you to look at right now. Okay, look at that. Okay, well, 2 things. Wow, I love this. Look at the 2 that came out. And then I'll read them. Ethical awareness, and that would be Aquarius, humanitarian, the number 9, right? That Virgo energy, do what's right, get the job done, work together, be ethical, do things the right way. The scales coming into balance, justice, and then the power of prayer. How beautiful. And prayer can be like a meditation, positive affirmations, whatever prayer is to you. Just spending time with yourself, with nature, with source, with your higher self. And then let's see what ethical awareness. And I'm gonna get a little stand here. Hold on. Okay. Service to spirit and strong ethical awareness are at the heart of mediumship. Whenever you're offering evidential messages, they should always be delivered in a loving, kind, and healing manner. Remain conscious of what you're sharing. It should be relevant, authentic, and meaningful to your sitter rather than harmful, destructive, or hurtful. Likewise, a message should never be forced on the living or randomly given without permission from the recipient. It's important to respect the living and their desire to receive from spirit. So I want to say, as well as we are aware of this, if your mediumship abilities being activated, you have messages to share, but being, ethical about it, right? And making sure you have permission. It's important. We know that. It's also important that other people respect that about you. And remember that. As mediums, we don't get to choose the spirits we communicate with. In being of service to spirit, it's important for us to remain unbiased and simply be the channel for healing communication. So you being a channel for healing and communication, telepathic communication, clairaudience, that's all coming online for you. Remember that spirit communication is a three-way process between the medium, the sitter, and the spirit. Maintaining a high level of ethical awareness ensures mutual respect among the medium to the spirit and the recipient. A great way to practice ethical awareness is to become mindful of your own behavior and how it impacts those around you. If you feel you're being overly judgmental, for instance, take a moment to breathe in the energy of compassion. Notice how your behavior changes as you adapt, even change your ethical values. This will help you see the world without judgment and become the best medium you can be. So what a beautiful message for this year of the 9. I mean, it's like, wow, thank you, Spirit. And then a partnership card or energies, if you want to look this up, would be impression versus expression. So that's something to look at. We've got ethical awareness, and then we have this beautiful power of prayer. Such peace and balance coming. Your prayers are being heard. Prayer to the divine source should be a part of any medium's regular routine. Time and time again, the power of prayer is a vital tool, aiding healing and confirming the love and support in our lives. Prayer comes in the moment of communion when we open our hearts to a power that's greater than our own. Equally, prayers can be those quiet moments of solitude where we take time to listen from within. When it comes to developing mediumship, and you can consider that all of your psychic gifts, prayer is important for preparation. It is a powerful part of creating a loving and respectful link with spirit. You can do it as a part of your meditation before any communication takes place, prior to teaching or demonstrating. The power of prayer can provide strength, not just when times are tough, but equally when you need inspiration or guidance to keep you on the right track. Try not to pray just when you desire something, but instead take time to give praise and gratitude. Pray when you're at peace. Pray because you want to. Pray just to say hello to God. Pray to help you understand how it works. Pray for the simple act of praying. If this card is calling you, it's time to take a moment and send up the love. Simply speak from your own heart to the divine source. Faith is the key. And we got that Hierophant energy with the key. I feel like I have to get that out. Spirit's like, yep, that's important. Okay, because it's something about that. So faith is the key. Rest in knowing your prayers will be heard and honored as always. Faith is the key. Wow. Whatever your faith is, whatever you believe in, that makes you feel balanced, that makes you feel loving and generous and kind and at peace. And then we're going to get one more message from the wisdom of the hidden realms. Not sure what that is. Wisdom of the hidden realms. And get a final message for this transformational time of this Pluto in Aquarius, and when the sun conjuncts Pluto in Aquarius, and what that really means and how that's going to carry us forward. So I'm just going to cut the deck here. The wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise. Yeah, we got to be in the middle. Look at the bunny rabbit. See, Another confirmation of fertility, growth, abundance. It's time. As long as you're walking in integrity, it's like everything is working out for you. You're literally entering. Why can't I speak? It's so interesting that I can't. So maybe something about communication is going to feel a little jumbled. I can't really blame it on Mercury or anything in particular. So, maybe it's just me, but perhaps it's you guys are feeling this too. This energy shift. Last night, I was communing with spirit, or this morning. I think it was this morning. It was still dark out, so it felt like night. I was communing with spirit, and literally spirit was communicating to me through a salt lamp, like flashing it on and off, and I'd ask questions and answer, and I'm not kidding you. So stuff like that's going to start happening for you, and it's really fun. And so I asked a bunch of questions, and it was kind of electric, and I don't know, something about jumbling the voice. Communication is going to be different, where words are not going to make as much sense as energy will. Telepathic communication, where you will be talking less and observing more and communicating through your body language, your eyes. Eyes are the window to your soul. I mean, wow, what a beautiful message that is. So communication in different ways. Wow. Okay. So we're going to look up the energy here. I hope that you've enjoyed this. I appreciate you guys. Sending you so much love. I'm here for you when you need me. Okay. Let's see. The wise woman of Wonderland brings integrity to thought, word, and deed. She lets you know that as long as you're in the flow of honesty and being true to your word, she keeps you under her protection and care. When she appears as your ally, she signals a time when honesty pays off, yielding greater dividends than you expected. You'll be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. She reminds you that compromise isn't always an option. Stay true to yourself first and foremost. Although it may appear that you could lose something as a result, you can never lose what's truly yours. And wow, you can never lose what's truly yours. Like literally entering Wonderland, a whole new world, your own personal Wonderland. That's what it's about. Everyone else will benefit because you'll be in your very much beautiful, happy place. So, and at peace and balance. So everyone else will benefit. And if they're not meant to stay on your path, they're not meant to stay with you on this path, right? Stay true to yourself, okay? And then it says, be thankful that you remained faithful and loyal to your path. And we got the message that faith is the key. I just want to remind you, I just think Spirit is so cool, really being there for us. You are co-creating. You are definitely not alone. This is a big year. Let's unite together. I'm sending you love. I pray that you can feel it and then you can send it out to others. And that's how we grow, and sharing wisdom and knowledge and co-creating together. Something about plant medicine with the mushroom. And it's just a fertile time for you to plant the seeds of the things that you desire. And this is the year that they will grow. I am sending you all so much love.